Can you believe this? Seriously, Esme, can you believe the cheek on that woman? You've been at court at my side for how long? 5 years now? Have you ever seen anyone treat me thus? Me, the sister of the king. Me, who helped him win the war. Me, who made him the... No, I know. I can't utter those words in the castle. We are not at war anymore. She really told me that my great tactical mind had been invaluable on the battlefield, but now that we are at peace, I don't need to be so mistrusting. We are at peace because your side lost. We are at peace because I was mistrusting and I saw right through your little fake retreat plan. Have we already forgotten how... Yes, you're right. Of course you're right, Esme. You know how we won the war. She knows how we won the war too, since that's the reason she had to marry my brother, the victorious king. No mention of his sister who planned the battles, who was in that tent night and day changing plans, adapting, reorganising. No one noticed. Well, except for her. She noticed. She's taunting me with that knowledge, I know. She's always watching me with those conniving green eyes that gleam like emeralds. She smirks at me and then tells me how intelligent I am and how lucky my brother is that I'm at his side. Did you see how insistent she was that I sat next to her at the wedding feast? She knows my brother listens to me, so she would have me away from him right next to her where she can watch me like a hawk. She was pretending to be so pleasant and curious about everything, asking me about my childhood with the king, my dreams and aspirations. She was barely blinking, listening to me as if she'd never heard anything so fascinating. You're right, I barely said a word to her. She was leaning in too close with her rose perfume, too much of it. Who wants to smell of rose and myrrh that much? It was heady, made me dizzy. I could barely speak. My throat was dry. And she was pestering me with questions. Did you see that? Yeah, you saw it. She was all in my ear, biting her lip with her glimmering eyes. They didn't call her the witch queen for nothing. You know, I think she's putting a spell on the court. The entire court. She wants all eyes on her, with her long hair cascading all free like silk. It's grotesque, that's what it is. Have you seen how all the ladies are trying to imitate her already? They'll let their hair down, no braids, no henning. Of course she's doing that to humiliate them, because no one has hair as beautiful as she does. She must spend hours making her hair shine and curl and cascade that softly. Yes, Esme, you're right to sigh. It's quite ridiculous, I agree. She's the worst thing that's ever happened to this realm. I spent an entire war fighting against her. Mind against mind, maps, tactics, sieges, messengers, spies, scouts, and she didn't even have the decency to look beaten when she was captured and brought to us. Do you remember? Of course you remember how she appeared with that face on her face. Her hair all dishevelled, smoke from the battle on her face and hands, her dress stained with blood and soot. Do you remember how she was wearing all white, with her stays on the outside? How vain can one woman look? She wore that expressly to humiliate me, I know it. She could see in that cunning little mind of hers that I would wear my rough men's clothes that day, and she rode in on her white mare, hands bound, looking not the least bit beaten or remorseful, just radiant like a... Well, you were there. And now she's pretending like we're the best of friends. Did you hear her at the wedding feast? How she took my arm and pressed herself against me, with no thought as to my brother whom she had just wed. Did you hear what she told me? Well, she did whisper it to me, as if we were sharing some sort of secret. She said, and listen to this nonsense, she said, I can't wait for us to be the most special of friends. Who says that, really? I wanted to say, I defeated you on the field of battle, my mind against your mind, and I won. I am not blind to your little games. I won't be caught in your nets. Never, not me. You can bat your eyelashes at me, you can smile and sigh and bite your lip at me, but I know what's underneath all that. You are a demon, a viper, a witch. You are smart, but you're not as smart as I am. You're right. She did say I should have a seat at the council table and that I had many insights that would help the realm considerably. She's playing at something, and I will discover what that is. There's a strange glint in her eyes when she looks at me, like the cat that got the canary. And now I'm formally invited back at the council meeting? Who does she think she is? I spent years proving my worth, earning that seat at the council, and she just convinces them to invite me there just like that? She's insufferable. What brought this on? Oh, she invited me over for a chess match. Chess. You should have seen it, Esme. I was trying to walk to the library to see the newly completed manuscript of the tale of... I forgot, you do know that. I was telling you all about it this morning while you were braiding my hair. I was walking there and she pretended to just happen to walk down the same corridor. I could smell her intolerable perfume before I could even see her. She was wearing all green silk. Green. Now she's adopting the realm's colours, can you believe it? She's wearing that green like it had been made especially for her. The tight bodice hugging her like... She noticed the way you did my braids too. She said it was nice seeing it looser and not so strict. I know. How dare she comment on my braids? She probably never braided her hair in her life. Oh, sorry, Esme, I'm letting my mind wander again. So she invited me to a chess match. She told me she had missed playing with me. Playing? We were at war. She makes light of everything. I told her I was busy today, which she said was fine, as if I'd asked her for her opinion. And then she had the gall to take me by the arm again and tilt her head to the side as if she were observing me from a new angle, trying to get inside my head with those piercing green eyes. She was silent for the longest time. Felt like centuries. Really, her face was so close to mine, as if she'd never heard of manners before. And then she smiled and took a step back with that smirk of hers. You know the smirk, the one she always has when she knows she's going to win something. Like the time that Lord Shalley told her she had to cover her scars, and she told him she'd won them during the war and would wear them with pride. Yeah, that smirk. And do you know what she said? You're never going to believe this. It's outrageous. She said, I think you're going to make some time for me tonight. Let's say dusk. I hear the view is fabulous from your window. Yes, she did. She said that looking right into my eyes, inviting herself into my rooms on such short notice. I have to organise my books now. Find the chess set with the emerald pieces that the envoy brought me last month. She has no regard for other people and how they would like to live their lives in peace. What do you think I should wear?